Unfamiliar's good. It really is. If you're feeling unfamiliar with things, uncertain, that you don't quite know what you're doing, well, it means that you're putting yourself out there, that you're really willing to give things a go. We know that most people don't. I keep tapping the screen because for some reason, I don't quite know why, but the phone on the camera, the camera on the phone, the camera on the phone keeps doing weird things with the background. So when I'm tapping, I'm making sure, like now, that it's looking nice for you, very nice for you. But what I've been thinking about for the last couple of days is working with what you've got, working with, you know, the equipment that you already have, the software that you already have, the knowledge you already possess, that you're confident in, rather than endlessly trying to add new things in all the time. Let's give you a swerve around and I'd show you the lovely sheepsies grazing in this wonderful village that I live in. Feeling very, very positive at the moment, very encouraged, because I realise that I've actually already achieved a huge amount in my life. I'm giving myself more credit for it all the time, and I'm also just stripping away the layers of the onion, you know, and really just building all the time, rather than planning and procrastinating and feeling like everything that I want feels like a long way away. Now, it takes time to build meaningful things, but actually all of the elements that you need, you already have. You know, we're not born as blank slates. We are here to fulfill our purpose. And I talk about these things, but when I make the realizations of what these things mean, I do like to share it with you. And when you're living your sense of purpose, well, that's what we might call those feelings of satisfaction, of accomplishment, that you've got some prowess in life and you are actually capable already. There's no waiting around, you know. I've done a lot of waiting around, mostly for other people, and the reasons for that still, I've talked about people pleasing in the past, but the reasons sort of escape me, because there are many, many experiences that I've had in my life where I think, actually, there were many times, many periods, many stages where I didn't give a shit about what people thought of me. And when people made criticisms, you know, sometimes it was very upsetting, but much of the time I didn't really care. But you've got to be in the right environment. I think that is very, very important. Obviously, I feel at home in my hometown, and really the rest of my family, you know, my parents and my sister, they wanted very, very different things. I mean, it actually transpires that they see the advantages and the blessings and the beauty of this area, but they have various ties and various preferences. But by my moving up here, I think they are far more open now to the fact that there are many ways that we can all live, and it could be that not in the not too distant future that we actually start to do those things, you know, that they do move away from where they are now, all of them, my parents and my sister, because we're all in different parts of the country. But no matter what, the reason that people are afraid of the unfamiliar is we get a sense of stability and security and familiarity from our situations, and we don't want to let go of them. It's a nerve-wracking thing, but like now that I'm making great strides with my Twitter account and promoting the various services and products and things that I offer, that once you actually get into action, you realise that, I was making a big deal over this. But we are complicated beings. You know, we've been around for a long time, and there are certain things that we feel naturally inclined towards. One of them is comfort, of course. One of them is security and steadiness. But I just think about things now as an approach. Good evening. And I really think that if we were just to push ourselves that ever so slightly further, that actually we'll realise just how much more capable we really are. And rather than being afraid of the unfamiliar, that we actually embrace it for the adventure that it is. And when I go on different routes around this area, go for different walks, hop on the bus and go somewhere, hop on a train and go a little bit further afield, I think, well, this is what life should really be like. That it should be, full of variety and excitement and enjoyment, pleasure, joy, all these good things. Have an interesting life, folks. We are here in this form just the once. Make it fabulous.